Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of December 22nd through the 28th. And during that time, we'll have a last quarter moon that moves into the waning crescent. And the waning crescent energy is really it's a good time for surrender, rest, and healing, a time to just let go and prepare, relax and get your energy built up for the next cycle ahead of you. So keep that in mind as you're moving through your week. And I know it's also Christmas week, so Merry Christmas to you out there. And I know that leading up to Christmas can just be a little kinetic and crazy. Just hopefully towards the end of the week, you'll take that time to relax and take some time for yourself. Have a jammy day, that sort of thing. This will be an intuitive general reading for the energies that you may or may not encounter this week. So please keep that in mind and take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Sagittarius, December 22nd through 28th. Your overall energy card, emotions are running high. All right, let's see what the Sagittarius Collective has going on this week. As I shuffle the tarot, I would like to remind you to keep a spiritual journal. Sometimes we don't recognize the patterns evolving in our life when it comes to our spiritual experiences. So keeping track of things that you learn, synchronicities, dreams, encounters that you may have, it helps you look back on emerging patterns, and that can be important as you evolve spiritually. You might need to look back on a dream that, maybe you don't understand that dream this week, but 6 months from now you'll be like, oh, so that happens to me a lot with my dreams. So just my little reminder for the week. All right, Sagittarius, December 22nd through 28th. Emotions are running high. Let's see what you guys have going on. All right, your overall energy is Ace of Wands. So, something new coming in for you that's a passion, something that you just feel deeply about and care deeply about. So, interesting energy. Your current situation is the Two of Pentacles. So, maybe, you've got this passion, this new thing coming in, but you're also trying to juggle your material world. This could be literally, balancing your banking account. This could be balancing your home and work life, your, financials that come in there, that you're, again, just trying to keeping all those balls in the air, making sure that everything's good to go with your material world. So could be kind of juggling that here this week. At the root of your situation is the Magician. So, this is something new. This is manifestation, and this is the awareness of that something new. And again, we've got this Ace of Wands that comes in. So, the Magician directly looks at you and asks, what is it that you want and how do you want to proceed in this situation? So think about those things that you're manifesting this week. Um, and think about what's on your mind. We're all creating our own realities by what we think every day. So make sure, if that's at the root of your situation here, that you're asking yourself those questions and having that awareness to focus on manifesting and focus on what it is that you really want. In your recent past is that, yeah, you're kind of looking towards the future in your past here. So, again, here we are at the end of the year, and that's something we all kind of do. A lot of people will start to make New Year's resolutions. How am I going to, push that restart button in January and do things a little different? Am I starting that diet, starting that exercise plan? I'm going to do these things every week, make sure I'm staying on top of things. So it looks like you've had some time here recently where you're thinking about that and thinking about, how you want to move forward as things kind of wrap up here at the end of the year. What is on your mind is the Queen of Cups. So, your emotions are on your mind. There's something that's kind of drawing you emotionally. Again, your overall card was emotions are running high about this situation. So, it could be that you're thinking very deeply about, things that do light a fire under you, this passion and how you want to manifest things. And it could be, just really drawing on you emotionally, that it's these aren't light things that you want to enter into. These are these are things that tug and pull at your heartstrings. So pay attention to that. What's just ahead of you is the high priestess. So, here's where that rest and meditation comes in a little bit for this week. Is this is that card of knowing. This is, to me, this is the card of intuition, and not only having intuition but acting upon that intuition. So it seems like some changes you want to make, and it's ahead of you. This You'll have some time this week to just kind of go within and really focus on those things, and focus on your inner world, and really listening to what your intuition is telling you need to do as you move forward. In your advice position are all the choices that you have, and all the emotional choices. How are you going to spend your time? What's going to get your emotional energy as you move forward? Is it people? Is this a job? Is this a project? Is this a hobby? Just you get to answer that question of how you want to move forward when it comes to things that you're passionate about, and how to spend your time every day. We're all very, very busy, and you're trying to divide your times between all of those things that we love to do, things you have to do, things you want to do, and things you really, really love to do. So, your advice is to really look at those choices, and maybe narrow that down just a little bit. What is beyond your control this week? Oh, I love this card. Ten of Pentacles. So, this is the card of generational wealth, health, well-being, and happiness. This is a great week because it's the holidays, that you're gathering with family, and you've got the grandfather and the young couple, and the child and the dog, and this card. It's just everyone's there. Everyone's happy, everyone's healthy, and ready to go. That's beyond your control that week, and what a perfect card for this week to have in that position. What is your secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid, is the King of Wands. So maybe, is it your secret desire to move forward in the things that really light a fire under you, or are you trying to avoid that? I mean, we've got these wands here in the past that you've been thinking about. Here's this Ace of Wands, and now all of a sudden here comes the King of Wands. So, emotions are running high because this is something that you really, really care about. This is something that again lights a fire under you. So are you trying to avoid that, or is that your secret desire? Again, maybe narrow some of those choices down this week. Use your intuition, let that guide you into the path that you want to move to. And if it guides you in a way that's not successful, you can change that route. So, I feel like when it's when you have that many choices ahead of you, that's not a bad place to be. And you might go a certain direction for a month, and then you can change course. You're evolving. This is evolving into a situation or something that you love. And your outcome card is the Page of Cups. So emotions are running high. I just had this card in another reading, and to me, the Page of Cups is like the comedian in the group. And is it your outcome to lighten up a little bit? If you're feeling very emotional and very passionate about something, and you go within this week and kind of review these choices, you may feel lighter at the end of doing that process about how you want to move forward. It may seem very serious and intense, until you kind of go through that process, listen to your intuition, and take time to really manifest the things that you want. What's being hidden from you this week is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, and this could just be what's hidden from you is, the Wheel of Fortune. I see this as the wheel in the sky keeps turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. That song, every time I see this, it reminds me that, because every day is a little different. Every week is a little bit different. Every month is a little different. Things are constantly evolving and changing as this wheel turns. And that maybe it's that vision of that's being a little hidden from you this week. And that's what I was saying about, you know, trusting your intuition to take one path. If you're so emotionally focused on it, and just kind of that fear of making a mistake. Don't let that creep in, because you can always change route. You can always change your path, change your route, and get to another place. But it looks like, whatever the situation is for you, this really could be in any area. This could be relationship, this could be work, this could be something with your family life, with your home life, this could be some passion project. Nothing's really emerging here that this is about any specific area of your life. And again, I always say tarot is a template. So this energy, you can put this template over anything in any of those different areas. But it looks like you need to kind of narrow those choices down using your intuition. And by the end of that process, you're going to lighten up and you're going to feel a little better about the decisions that you make moving forward. And if those emotions are running high, it's going to settle that down a little bit. So keep that in mind as you move through your week. Let's get a final message here from the Soul Oracle deck. Final message for Sagittarius. Tune out distractions. Yeah, and this goes back to this card and again the moon energy this week. Take some time for yourself this week and take some time to relax and just really be able to have that quiet time to go within to answer these questions for you. I don't see this as a as a situation this week more than it is kind of a general feeling that you're kind of questioning how you want to move forward. And this doesn't wrap up this week. This is going to be something that's ongoing for you. And and take that time to tune out the distractions and figure out what it is that you want to manifest, and listen to yourself, listen to your intuitions, listen to your heart, listen to your emotions. So Sagittarius, I wish you the best of luck with the situation, whatever it may be. If you're comfortable sharing, of course, leave me a comment. I'd love to get that kind of feedback, especially on a reading like this when it doesn't seem very super specific to one area of your life. Again, it's a template. This could be in any area, but in general, it seems like you want to move forward. You're very emotional about it, but it's almost like you need to tune out everyone else's thoughts and ideas and really bring it home, bring it into you, following your heart, following your intuition. So okay, Sagittarius, I appreciate your time here with me today. Again, if you're comfortable sharing, you can leave me a comment. I'd love to get that kind of feedback. I do post weekly readings, so come back next week. We'll see if this situation evolves or if it's something completely different for you next week. I will have time coming up for private readings, and if that's something you're interested in, you can certainly drop me an email and let me know. I'll let you know when I have time coming up for that. And if you enjoy my reading style, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. I'm a new channel, so any kind of help and love like that I get would be really awesome. So thanks again, Sagittarius. Good luck with this situation, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.